Now, I've taught some incredible card tricks on this channel, but this one right here, I think you're really going to love. It's super strong. And what you do is you explain that you've got a code on the back of this card, but I don't want you to see it yet because I want to see if you can crack the code for me. And the way you're going to do it is just by rolling the dice onto the table. And so let's just say we've rolled these here. And what we're going to do is we're going to count for each number that you've rolled a card. For example, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as freely as we can, we place those there. And then you've rolled a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We place these here. And you've rolled a 2, 1, 2. And then we've got 3, 1, 2, 3. Now just remember, you rolled these dice. You could have rolled any numbers. And I asked you to see if you can crack the code. And if you turn these over, you'll see we've got a 7 of diamonds, we've got a jack of diamonds, we've got a queen of clubs, and we've got a 3 of diamonds. Now you're probably wondering, well, that's not a code, but it is, because there's a mystery card right there, and that's exactly what my code is. The 7 of diamonds, jack of diamonds, queen of clubs, 3 of clubs. Not only that, every single card except for the code is completely and utterly blank. Yo, what's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a really good self-worker for you, and you know Uncle Steve likes to deliver, and boy have I delivered today. You're gonna love this. It's so much fun. It's a real magician fooler as well. So if you're ready to learn it, grab a deck. It doesn't have to be a blank one. Okay, it doesn't have to be a blank deck. You can use any regular deck of cards. So go and grab that. But before we do, if you want to support the channel, just like the video and subscribe if you're new. And if you are new, welcome. Welcome to the family. And let's get right into it. Okay, so here is how you do this incredible trick. Now, it's a trick by Michael Brigger, I think. And when I saw it, I just, bloody hell, I got blown away by it. And I managed to figure out how it was done. And so I'm going to show you. And so what you do need is 4 regular dice. They're not gimmicked at all. None of these are gimmicked. And so you don't even have to use a blank deck. You can do this just as well with a regular deck of cards. So you don't have to use this for the predictions. You can use a piece of paper. And so, but this is just like how I like to do it. And so what you need to do, firstly, to set it up, is you need to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I like to put the cards in order of the prediction. Just makes it a little bit nicer, but you don't have to. And then I put the 7 at number 6, and then the jack of diamonds at 7, and then you're going to count 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then place the final predictions there. And these go on top, and that's ready to go. And then you can place this on top as well. And the pad is simple. You can make up your own if you want, but I just say on the back of this card, it's a mystery card, but there's a special code and I want you to crack the code. And so you just leave that to the side. Now with the dice, what you want to do is, there's a couple of important things here. Now they can literally roll these things however they want, as long as all 4 numbers are different. And that's it. So if they roll this here, and you know what, for the tutorial I will show you what you want. And so they can roll 4 numbers. They all have to be different, and when you lay them out on the table like so, the 2 middle ones, I'll change the numbers so they're all different. The 2 middle numbers have to add up to 7. So we've got a 5 and a 2. They go in the middle, and the last 2, what you want to do is have the higher one at the beginning. And there's a simple reason for that, is so because we know the first card is at 6th position, but there is a way to do it if they don't roll a 6, and it's easy, very, very easy. So here's what you do. You got to remember this: spread, count, spread, count, spread, count, spread, count. That's all you have to remember. And that basically means when you go to the number 6 and you say, look, I'll count 1, or not count, I'm going to spread 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's how you do it. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's spreading the cards, and we know now there's a prediction there. And when I'm in count, we're going to reverse count. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that puts the second prediction at the bottom. Okay, and then 2, so that's obviously going to be spread, so just go 1, 2, and when you're counting them too, kind of bring them out so it all kind of looks similar, and then we put that there, and then 4, that's going to be count 1, 2, 3, 4, and you'll see the final ones on the bottom. And basically all we've done now is put all the predictions to the bottom of the pack, and then you just obviously turn these over, try not to reveal the blanks, and then you just say, look, well, remember how I asked you to crack the code? A lot of people think when you do this as well that this is going to be a 6, this will be a 5 of something, this will be a 2, and that will be a 4. That's kind of the extra kicker when they actually see that you predicted exactly what was going to happen, and then you get that final double whammy at the end where you show that they're all blank. So what happens then if all of the cards, so if these numbers here, if we don't have, say, a 6 at the beginning, I will show, or if you don't get a 6 at all, I'll show you how to get over that just now. Okay, so let's say the combination is the following. Let's say they have a 4, they have a 5 and 2, because remember you've got to have 7, or the 2 die in the middle make up 7. So it might be, say, it could be a 2, and it might be a 5. Is that what it was before? I don't know. And let's just say at the end we've got a 1. And so if there is a 4 that you need, because you need the 5 in the middle to make up 7, what you want to do is this. You want to displace the top 2 cards. And so as you're talking to your spectator, grab a break under the top 2, and then you're going to double undercut like so. Alright, and that's now put the first prediction at position number 4. And so that's how you get out of it if you don't get a 6. And so if we just go through now, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, put our prediction there. So remember, spread, count, spread, count, and then 2, that's a count, 1, 2, and then 5, it's a spread, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so, and then obviously 1 just goes like that. And so that's how you do the trick if you don't have a 6 at the beginning. And now I'm going to show you another routine that you can do with this amazing principle. Okay, so here's another fun routine that you can do with this principle. Well, it's actually a different principle because it doesn't matter what these numbers here are. So you can have your prediction to the side, and you want to have the predictions on top. Okay, so they all go on top and the rest are blank, and again you don't need to use a blank deck for this. And so the spectator just rolls the dice onto the table like that. Now you can see here it doesn't matter what the numbers are, but if you do get a 3, this is even better because you've kind of hit the jackpot, and you'll see why. So let's say they've got a 4, 5, 4 and a 3. Here's what you do. You want to ask the spectator, they all do this as well, so you keep your hands off, don't touch, and just say cut these into 4 even piles, and then you say, look, you've rolled a 4, so take 4 off the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, place them on the bottom, then place 1 on each, like that. And then you say, do it again with the next number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and put 1 on top of each, and then you've got another 4, and you just do this all the way, and you'll see why we needed the 3, because now we're going to take all those cards that were placed on here and they all go to the bottom, and now we bring the predictions out to the top. And so then you reveal that you've got your 4 predictions, you show that's exactly what you predicted, and then for your little kicker at the end, you show they're all blank. So that's a really fun one as well. But what happens though, if you don't roll a 3? Well, there's an easy out for it, and it's not difficult at all, because this works all of the time. And so you've got your 4 predictions on top, but let's say a 5 was there. So we had 2 5s and 2 4s. Here's what you want to do. Because we know at the end there's going to be 3 cards on top of our predictions, we obviously need to put an extra 2 on top of here. And so this is what that looks like. What you do is from the back here, you're going to riffle down 1, 2, and you're going to catch a pinky break under those 2, and then you're going to swivel the top, and then you're going to replace those 2 where the break is and bring it back, and now you've got 2 extra cards on the top, like so. And so now when you go through and you get them to cut 4 piles, so we've got 4, so we take the 4 off the top, and then 1 on each. We do it again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go 1 on each like that, and then we got 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we got 1 on each there, and then now we've got 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we put 1 on each, and lo and behold, you get a perfect prediction. So that's the only out if they roll them and there's no 3s. Now if you do want to, just roll it again if you want to, and you might get lucky and they might hit a 3 for you. So if they do roll a 3, make sure it's the one right at the very end. So I hope you enjoyed it. Alright, so that's all we got time for today. If you enjoyed that, make sure you like the video, please. It does help out the channel a lot. And before I go, I'm nearly at 50,000 subscribers. It's crazy. Like I literally cannot believe how fast and how well this channel is being received. I started the channel about 5 years ago, and I had a 3-year layoff. I literally quit YouTube for about 3 years because I moved over here to the UK, and you know, life gets in the way. And since I've come back less than a year ago, this channel's grown to almost 50,000. It's nuts. And it's all because of you guys, so I thank you so much. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to our big happy family. So next time you see me, we'll definitely be at 50,000. So thank you all for your support, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.